Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So Microsoft is wrapping up the year with a final Windows 11 Insider Preview build 22635.2915, which rolled out on the 14th to the beta channel insiders with the update KB5033456. And as I have been posting, because of the holiday season, Microsoft is wrapping things up in the Insider program, so this will be the last beta channel flight until January next year, 2024. Now, because this is the last flight for this year, they've packed plenty into this week's beta channel build, and a lot of focus been put on voice access because, as I have been posting, Windows speech recognition is being replaced with voice access because Microsoft is deprecating speech recognition, and quite a few features, like as an example, extended languages, multi-display support, and custom commands are rolling out now for voice access in the beta channel. So this is a good indication because they do find themselves in the beta channel now. These features should roll out shortly in an up-and-coming update to the stable version of Windows 11. Now, first of all, focusing on extended language support, and they have extended voice access to support other languages like French Canada, German, Spanish, and Spanish Mexico. And as you can see, when voice access is turned on for the first time, you'll be prompted to download a speech model to enable on-device recognition of voice data. And just in case voice access does not find a speech model matching your display language, Microsoft says you can still choose to proceed ahead to use voice access in English, United States, which is the default language for voice access. And they've also rolling out multi-display support, as mentioned, so you can now use all voice access features on multiple displays, including number and grid overlays, which were previously unavailable on any display other than the primary one. And the grid overlay feature has been further developed, Microsoft says, to allow you to not only interact with the screen you are currently using, but also quickly switch to another display. So what we are looking at here is that after enabling the grid overlay, you can quickly shift to focus to another display. You can use either the alphabet or NATO phonetic in your command. For example, B or Bravo would both be valid as seen in the screenshot provided from the release notes. And moving on to another example, you can also use the accelerated command mouse grid to quickly move your mouse to a specific point on a specific display. Then they're also rolling out improvements for voice shortcuts. So they are introducing voice shortcuts, or custom commands as Microsoft is calling them, to enable you to create your very own command. And once again, this is currently only available if you use voice access in English. And just to go through one or two examples, so what we are looking at here is an example of creating a new custom command to use in voice access. And you can also, and moving on to the next screenshot, you can also select one or multiple actions for a custom command in voice access. And then over and above those voice access improvements that are rolling out, Microsoft is improving discoverability of screencasting in Windows 11. And there are two improvements that have rolled out to the beta channel for this week, which Microsoft says the first is when doing multitasking activities on your PC, like often switching between windows to complete a task, or using Snap Assist to organize your screen space, they will provide the suggestion to cast via a notification toast. And they've also updated the cast flyout, as we can see in quick settings, with additional support for you in case you face any trouble discovering nearby displays, fixing connections, and so on. So a couple of improvements there rolling out for screencasting in Windows 11. And then a feature I'm just going to mention quickly, because I have posted on this previously, is they are rolling out new features and improvements for Windows 365 boot and Windows 365 switch, which is all to do with the cloud PC, the Windows 365 cloud PC, and better integrating the cloud PC with the local desktop and your local OS. And I posted a whole video on this last week with last week's dev channel build 23601, and I'll leave that down below if you would like some more info regarding those improvements to the 365 cloud PC, integrating that with the desktop. Now, there's also a couple of changes and improvements that are rolling out, and just to go through these, because as we have been speaking and talking about is that they are moving away from Windows speech recognition to voice access. So as we can see, a dialog will pop up when Windows speech recognition is opened, directing you to try voice access. And they've also added a banner under settings, accessibility speech as well. And we have focused a little bit on that earlier this week. And then moving on to something else regarding nearby sharing. They're also introducing the ability to quickly give your device a more friendly name to identify sharing to and from with nearby share under settings, system nearby sharing, as we can see. And then over and above those new features for the OS, they're also rolling out a couple of fixes. The first is for the task manager, where when creating a dump file for a process, the dump file location should be selectable now, so you can copy it out. And they're also rolling out a fix for desktops, where they've made some improvements to help address an issue where the background could be seen jumping when switching between desktops. And then over and above that, they've also rolled out a Notepad update, which I have posted on previously, and I'll leave that video down below. But there is a new option to edit with Notepad in the context menu. And also there's a new character count, but go check that video out because it will give you a lot more info regarding that Notepad update, which does bring one or two little small significant improvements. So that's it, guys. That's the wrap on this year's Insider program with the final Insider preview build for the beta channel build 22635.2915, which rolled out on the 14th. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.